Imagine this. It's 3 in the afternoon on Monday, 17th October, 1814. You're strolling down Tottenham Court Road when the cobblestones quiver beneath your boots. A thundercrack booms from the Horseshoe Brewery. Windows rattle, and suddenly the sky fills with startled pigeons. Inside that red brick fortress stands a wooden vat so huge a dinner party of 200 could eat inside, 22 feet tall, brimming with 135,000 imperial gallons of fermenting beer. One rusted iron hoop snaps like a giant's whip, and pressure rips the vat apart. 7 neighboring casks rupture in sympathy, merging their contents into one unstoppable force. The brewery's 25-foot-high rear wall, 2.5 bricks thick, simply disintegrates. A river of nearly 323,000 gallons, 15 feet high, explodes onto Great Russell Street. Workers scramble, slipping in waist-deep beer as debris rains down. Gravity drags the brown tide toward the St Giles rookery, London's most crowded slum. Cellars where whole families live are the first to flood. Doors burst inward, timbers splinter. The sweet reek of malt rides a wave moving about 35 miles an hour. 8 lives vanish in minutes. 5 belong to mourners gathered around the tiny coffin of 2-year-old John Saville. Killed twice, some say, first by illness, then by beer. 14-year-old barmaid Eleanor Cooper is crushed by a falling beam. A mother and her daughter drown in their kitchen. In these twisting courts, even water is scarce, yet now there is beer enough to drown. When the torrent subsides, silence is broken by shouts of free drink. Hundreds rush in with buckets, jugs, even top hats, scooping street beer before it soaks into the soil. Some quaff until they collapse. Doctors later treat bouts of alcohol poisoning. One legend claims a man drank himself to death days later, still celebrating the flood. Newspapers feast on the spectacle, christening it the London Beer Tsunami. Cartoonists sketch St Giles as an ale Atlantis populated by drunken mermaids. At the coroner's inquest, held above a pub naturally, the jury rules the catastrophe an act of God. No fines, no prison. Parliament even refunds Meux and Company's beer duty on every gallon lost. A disaster becomes a tax rebate. Within a year, the Horseshoe Brewery is rebuilt, its new vats hugged by extra iron and, one hopes, better inspected. Yet the story slips from memory, paved over when the Dominion Theatre rises on the same spot in 1929. Thousands now walk that pavement daily, never sensing the deep, beery ghost beneath their feet. So absolutely picture yourself there today. Close your eyes outside the theater. Imagine a 15-foot wave of beer roaring toward you, cobbles trembling, the scent of roasted barley filling your lungs. It's funny, until you remember the coffins, the crushed beams, the lives reduced to footnotes. Here's the takeaway. Engineering matters, maintenance matters, and even something as beloved as beer can turn deadly if profit outruns prudence. History isn't truly dry. Sometimes it's soaking wet, sloshing through the streets, begging us to pay attention. Raise your glass, screen-side friend. Toast the 8 souls claimed by London's strangest tsunami, the resilience of a city that laughs through tears, and your own curiosity that keeps their memory foaming to the brim. Cheers, and stay thirsty for history. You like this story? Hit like and subscribe for more crazy history.